John the Baptist had a moment, shall I say, humanly of weakness. And he was the greatest prophet ever born of a woman. If Jesus says you are the greatest preacher ever, you can teach Sunday school anywhere. Because Jesus said so. The greatest prophet, 3 times the book says that ever came forth of the womb of a woman was sitting in a prison cell, licking his wounds, asking his followers, is he the one? Or should I look for another? Am I dying in vain for a man that's not even him? Have I given my life to a position that one day will melt away and mean nothing in the halls of eternity? Go ask him, is he the Messiah? Or shall I look for another if I even get out of this prison cell? That's John the Baptist. So don't beat yourself up when that spirit of doubt comes upon you sometimes. So the disciples went back and said, Jesus, we need to ask you something. John's having a moment of anxiety. He's having a panic attack in prison. This is a guy that looked the religious establishment in the face and spiritually cut all the vipers' heads off and had no shame in his game. Looked at all, spit right in religion's eye and says, eat that, suckers. This was a bold man. You would not have carried on a coffee conversation with John the Baptist. This dude had the personality of a rock. I mean, he had some spiritual gifts. He had no real spiritual compassion. This guy could not communicate to people. He was type A. Scream at you on a rock, not even mess with you when the lights go out, right? This is a bold man who's second guessing himself in prison. The disciples went back and said, Jesus, we need to ask you a question. We know it's going to be a little uncomfortable. John wants to know, are you the one? Or do we look for another? And in Luke chapter 7, Jesus said, go tell John, the blind see, the deaf hear, the demons are cast out, the dead is raised, the lepers are clean. You go tell John what you've seen and heard. And they went back and told John, and he died in peace because he knew the works proved who Jesus was.